Good morning, students. To continue with Chapter 1 Introduction, today we are going to study economic problem. There is a fact about economics that if there are 7 economics, then there will be 8 definitions of the economy. So we can define economics in different way. As we defined earlier that economics is a study of economic activities. The basic economic activities are production, consumption and distribution. In the same way we can define economics as the study of economic problem. So economics is a study of economic problem. Economic problem is the problem concerning choice in the use of resources or the problem of economical use of scarce resources is called economic problem. There are three causes behind economic problem. Number one, unlimited wants. Second, limited and scarce resources. And third, alternate use of resources. Human wants are never ending. When we fulfill some wants, other appears. So every person, every society has to contend with some wants which remain unfulfilled because resources to fulfill these wants are limited. If we look at the nature, resources are not limited, but they are limited or scarce in relation to our needs, in relation to our demands. So, resources are limited. It is true for an individual, true for a society, and true for entire world. So, we can't fulfill all our needs because of limited or scarce resources. And resources has one more characteristics, that is they are capable of alternate use. So for example, farmer is having a piece of land, he can grow wheat as well as rice. So he has to make choice whether to grow wheat or rice. Similarly, farmer can decide whether to produce food crops or cash crops. If he makes decision in favor of cash crops, further he has to decide whether to grow cotton or jute. So in this way, resources are capable of alternate use. It is this second characteristics of resources which gives rise to economic problem, that is the problem of choice. If resources do not have alternate use, then there will not be any choice and there will not be any economic problem. For example, if farmer has no option, he has to grow wheat only, then he don't have to make any choice and no economic problem shall be there. But it is not so. Everyone has to make choice. So this choice problem gives rise to some problems which are fundamental to all economies of the world. They are known as central problems of an economy. So every economy in the world faces three basic problems, that is problem of allocation of resources, problem of fuller utilization of resources and problem of growth of resources. Here we will study about the problem of allocation of resources, which consists of what to produce and in what quantities, how to produce and for whom to produce. The first question is what to produce and in what quantities. So every society must decide on how much of each of many possible goods and services it will produce, whether to produce more of consumer good or of capital goods, whether to have more agricultural goods or industrial goods, whether to devote funds for providing basic education or more of higher education. So if society or a country or a government decide to produce more of consumer goods in a country like India, then we will have to forego the production of capital goods. We will be able to produce less amount of capital goods like machines, tractors, harvester, etc. After making decisions regarding what to produce, we have to decide in what quantities. So more of consumer goods means we will have to content it with less of capital goods. Second central problem is how to produce. This problem relates to the technique of production. Basically, there are two techniques of production. First one is labor intensive technique, second is capital intensive technique. Labor intensive technique means more use of labor and less of machines. Capital intensive technique means more use of capital, more use of machines and less of labor. So every country has to make choice whether to make use of labor intensive technique or capital intensive technique. For example, for a country like India, population is more, so we should decide labor intensive technique. But then production will be less, growth rate will be less in a country because production by hand is always less than the production by machines. So one has to make choice whether to make use of labor intensive or capital intensive technique. But one should decide the technique which makes use of minimum amount of resources. That technique should be utilized, maybe labor intensive or capital intensive because resources are limited. Third one is for whom to produce. It appears whether we should produce for rich people or poor people in a country. But basically this problem deals with who gets how much of goods that are produced in the economy. That is, how should the produce of an economy be distributed among the individuals in the economy. That is, we know that in producing goods and services, four factors help: land, labor, capital and enterprise. That is why they have their share in the production. So produced output is distributed among four factors in the form of rent, wages, interest and profits. So this problem for whom to produce basically deals with who gets how much to consume. So, thus every economy faces the problem of allocating the scarce resources to the production of different possible goods and services and of distributing the produced goods and services among the individual within society. Thank you.